Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to go through floor health 51 through to 99. I'm not building any teams. I'm just going to go with what we've got here. I will break down as we move forward. So first things first, this team looks like Auto Battler has got me once again. Let's skip this. In fact, no. Let's do it. Let's go auto battle. Let's see. They put the functionality in the game for a reason. So let's see. So yeah, it looks like we have no issues with this team. So the first team, as you can see, Dahlia, Cleo, Ophelia, Leviathan and Pandora. Pandora here to offer different recurring ultimate attacks or recurring attacks based on the damage done. Cleopatra to pump things up. Dahlia to pump Cleopatra up. Leviathan to reflect attacks back. And we've got Ophelia there for the additional attack increases. Every time we increase HP, she plays into Dahlia and Cleo's passives. Now, next team, we do have Elisha, Eudora, Astrid, we have Gaia, and we also have Atrops on this front row as well. Atrops again here to pump the team up, same as Cleo. We have Gaia to apply that corrode and also to increase damage reduction and damage increase overall damage done. And then we have on the back row Elisha to increase HP every time we get a crit, HP and attack. Eudora. Eudora's here just for the damage, purely just for the damage. And then we finally have Astrid, who can now be replaced with, what do you call her? Ra. But again, Astrid, just a staple. Just always a staple, increasing your attack based on her speed. So it is what it is. Now we're up to health 59. I think what we'll do is I don't think we need to worry about these. If we do get up to Solomon, I think that's where the real trouble is going to begin. With that bind mechanic, real pain, but it is what it is. And we are just blitzing through here. No two ways about it. I think we should be good to go all the way through to 99. We've still got another 39 levels left, 38 now. But yeah, I think that it's been a weird one this season, specifically because of the accessories. Now, the accessories, they are something that I have slept on, and, you know, it is what it is. I don't think there's really much way of catching up. Now, Azu says there's many ways of catching up. You just need to be on it quite frequently. You need to set timers and all of that. Apparently, that's going away next season. But what I'll do a separate video on that, just to clarify exactly how things are going to be next season for your consideration. This was a Q&A thing with the devs. So the devs had a load of questions that they wanted answering, or that the player base wanted answering, and the devs have answered those questions as well. So what I'll do is I'll make another video on that over the course of the next couple of days. Have that out soonish probably, and then we'll take it from there. So once we reach Hell 100, eventually, once we reach Hell 100, I think that we'll just blitz through it. And I am also going to blitz through Hell 75 as well. So if you are looking for a guide on what teams to run in Hell 75, if you are struggling with that, go and check the Discord out. Have a look on the Rift Odyssey guides and the lineups that are used in order to pass through. I believe there's free-to-play guides and there are pay-to-play guides as well. So just keep that in mind as you are having a read of those. So finally, these teams get us up to 70. Enemy Medusa, nothing to worry about. Yeah, round 2. And what are we up to on this one? Round 1 on this one. Round 1. Flippy heck. That is mental. That is mental. But these are the teams, why we build them. We do get 75% damage reduction on this. Is this Dooms? Looks like it. No damage reduction on this one, but meh. Doesn't look like we need it, if I'm honest. now to 72. What I'll do is I'll stop auto battling at 75, and then we'll just have a quick check on 75 and see where we get up to. Again, like I was saying before, I think accessories are absolutely required this season, and I think they're going to be required moving forward as well. So getting all of your attempts in, making sure that you've got your team set up correctly, making sure that you've prioritized who you're giving those accessories to, and making sure you've got a broad sweep of those accessories as well is going to be key. It really is. It's going to be key moving forward, and I think that a lot of people underestimated just how powerful those accessories were this season. So let's jump in. This is Hell 75, and what are you? Lose 1 HP when using a basic attack. Okay, and then you. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think we're absolutely fine here. Yeah, that's absolutely fine there. And then this one, this is fine as well. So the reason that it's fine is because on the second team, we've got our counter-attack horn. The counter-attack horn really is the key in order to beat those bosses that say lose 1 HP when doing a basic attack or when performing a basic attack against them. And as well, there's a lot of accessories which do stuff with basic attacks. So just something to keep in mind. Now, we are going to kill these guys very quickly. We're going to be able to take them out, and that is because of Leviathan's passive. If you don't know, Leviathan will reflect attacks directly back to these guys. So as you can see, we are on ×1 speed for whatever reason. Probably I misclicked. So Pandora does her basic attack here, and it still technically does, what do you call it? It still technically takes HP off the guys on the other side as well, or on this other team, but yeah, absolutely fine. So we reflect back. That is all of these enemies down now, I believe. There's not one hiding. No, we wouldn't be able to see it. We get the double ultimate from Cleo. Then we'll have the triple ultimate from Cleo. Flipping out. She is on one. Then we get, how much are you going to do, Pandora? Oh, I can't believe we missed. Shame. It's a real shame. But the coefficient is going to keep popping up and popping up. And look at that. There we go. Look at that number. Oh, that's gross. That is gross. And her coefficient is just going to keep going up and up, out damaging Dahlia at this point as well. Yeah. It's just crazy stuff. Okay, so we've got this boss down to what? 2/3 health. I think that's reasonable. Here we go. How much are you doing now, Pandora? Oof. Very similar, actually. Yeah, and the coefficient isn't going up either. Is that the max health that we can do to this boss? I think it is. I think that's the maximum that we can do. There you go, and that would have taken us out had we not had our Undying Shield in. And yeah, as you can see, doing much less now that we don't have Cleo's passive popped in, but we are still doing a nice and a reasonable amount of damage as well. So we get our we get Leviathan to pop off here because boss has retaliated. That is 100 relic energy, and then here's another 100 relic energy. It seems absolutely fine. Back row not able to go down because the Undying Shield, and the front row really strong. Having these two in, Dahlia and Cleo, no two ways about it. Two of the best, well, it's the best combination of units that I've found anyway. So we're going to be able to do the max amount of damage here with Pandora. Let's see. Yeah, that is it's got to be the maximum amount of damage that we can do to this boss, and we were doing it from like round 2. So yeah, decent. Dahlia here not doing as much as Pandora. Yeah, it is what it is. But I think we've got this one in the bag. Can Ophelia finish it off here? Oh, we're waiting on Pandora next round. Yeah, looks like Pandora gonna take the cake here. 64,000 million. Or 640,000 million. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, easy, easy. And then watch as we dodge all of these attacks, and we're going to take these guys out super quickly. And now we start our basic attacks. There we go. And now we can start hitting this boss. Don't think this boss stands a chance, to be honest. Damage reduction goes on. Is our crit rates above 200%? Why did Eudora? Oh, she's already procced. Duh. She's already procced this round. Not bad. Then we get a bit of corrode damage in, but corrode damage isn't going to matter. It's all going to be about how much damage we can get done to this boss. 64,000 million, not bad. Nowhere near as good as Pandora was, but that is increasing now as well. Flipping heck, Astrid just... That is 5 ultimates in a row from Astrid. That is mental. We got all these attack increases and HP increases as well from Eudora hitting this boss. And it looks like we've already fully built up with these two as well. So it's not bad at all. We apply all of this corrode damage. So Gaia not doing technically too much to this boss. But, I mean, it looks like a lot. Looks like a lot to me. How much are you doing? Reasonable. Reasonable. Flipping heck. You would not think this. If you'd have told me this this is hell difficulty 4 months ago, would not have believed you. Absolutely, I would not have believed you. Here we go. So I think we have seen enough from these guys. We are actually doing more than enough damage. I think this boss can only take, what, 5% of max HP? Something like that. Every hit. Let's see. Which is why we're able to effectively one-shot this boss, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll see. So we'll go ahead and skip round 5. That is easy enough, and then let's power through. Where are we up to? 12 minutes in, not bad. Right, and let's go through and auto battle. Keep the teams the same. Don't need to change them. I like these teams. I like the setups that we've got going on. There was a strikers team that I wanted to check out, but I don't have time. We're doing a speed run, so you know, it is what it is. All right. $78. Again, I think 85 might be a bit of an issue. I think we might lose 85 with the auto battler. Again, the reason for that is because of Solomon's bind. So we do have on this first team, or on that first team, we do have a bind remover in the form of Ophelia, but we do not have a bind remover on the second team, which I think is where we're gonna go wrong. Unfortunately, got a couple more levels, then we'll see. So it looks like these wins are easy enough to achieve. What round are we finishing them on? 2. Easy. Yeah. This one. Round 1. Flipping heck. Eudora just popping off here. But, I mean, if we beat the enemy team in round 1 on the next, or on the battle against Solomon, might be a little bit better off. There's 83, 84. Yeah, round 1 again. What a unit. What a unit Eudora is. So this is, yeah, in this first one, I have absolutely no fear. Yeah, round 2, because we've got Ophelia. And then, what's this one? Yeah, round 15. So, because we don't have a binder, so irrespective of how powerful our team is, we don't have a bind removal, then we're lost, effectively. So we are going to pop Hades in. Let's go ahead and pop you in back here. Let's jump in, and we should see a better battle result this time. So round 3. For our first team, and then second team, round 2, because we got Hades to remove that bind. Very, very important. So we can go ahead, take Hades out of this team, pop Astrid back in, and let's jump in. Easy. So 86. And we'll jump into auto battle. Yeah, these teams, man, it's super boring. If I'm honest, like just having these set teams be able to beat all of Rift Odyssey, it is kind of boring. I mean, just saying. I mean, what's the point in having all this strategy, and all of these different effects and all these different abilities if we're not able to utilize them, or if there aren't certain missions in Rift Odyssey that it's required to have certain units in there. I guess more for the free to play players. But again, you should be going after these units like Pandora, units like Dahlia. Cleo is a bit more difficult to obtain, of course, but having Atrops, Elisha, Eudora, they're all just, these are the ones that you should be going for. Having Gaia on there, Gaia and Astrid, both of those together, having those units together and chasing them when very early game. You don't need them at high star levels in order to beat Hell difficulty. The only difference is sort of all of the gear stats and all of the ascension level makes it a lot easier for me. But it's the actual units and their abilities themselves that are allowing this to happen. So Dahlia switching, she gets at 6 stars. Pandora getting the ultimates or team ultimates, you get 6 stars. Astrid, bit of a different case. You do require her epic runes, at least, in order for it to function correctly. But Gaia, Elisha, all do what you need them to do at 6 stars. So, yeah, you should be able to pass relatively easy. At least Nightmare difficulty. Hell difficulty is a bit trickier because you need at least 2 solid teams. So, is what it is. But we are getting up to 99 here. What we'll do at 99, we'll just pause, or at least we'll pause the auto battler. We'll have a watch of the match, and then we'll finish off. Jump into Hell 100 very, very soon. Very excited. 97 cleared. 98. And here we go. So we'll confirm this. Let's power through. Keep the teams the same, and we'll just have a watch and see how quickly we can clear these guys. Now, Phantom synergy has always been a pain. So there's 5 Phantoms on the enemy team, which means they've got to keep coming back and coming back. I believe up to 2 times per battle. 3 units will be restored. So there is that to take into consideration. And we do get the double from Pandora, that's nice. Again, that is thanks to her runes, and her rune passive gives her a 33% chance to take another action. Unfortunately, it didn't really come to any fruition here, but meh, is what it is. And we get the reflect back, we get the attack up. We get the double ultimate from Cleo. That's her runes, her accessories, by the way. Just something to keep in mind. I have gone for the double ultimate attack with Cleo, so every time she ultimates, she will get another ultimate on top of it, which is very, very strong. So we should see 2 ultimates here from her. Yeah, so this is the second. Do we get any third ultimates? No, don't think we need it though. I think Pandora's going to take the cake. She'll wipe all 5 of them out, and then on the next one, They'll come back. I suspect, anyway. But look at that damage. Oh, and a miss, but we do get the secondary attack here, which is good enough, it seems. She nearly died. She nearly died. Unfortunately, we've got that Monarch synergy in play, which means that she does retain, what, 30% HP? And then Dahlia here, not bad. How much is Leviathan doing? Yeah, more than enough. Ophelia, unfortunately, don't think he's going to have enough. Oh, maybe she will. Maybe she will. Come on, you got it. Ah, unfortunate. That's the reflect damage, by the way, kicking in. It's very powerful. I've seen red accessories to give. Oh, look at that damage. That's mental. So yeah, I've seen red accessories to give sort of 210% reflect rate increase, which is, yeah, it's mental. So getting all of your units with that, I think, might be quite a good tactic. But again, we'll see. We'll see this one, how quickly we can take these guys out. We have been taking them out on round 1 as well, so just something to keep in mind. But that's holy armor off everybody but Franz. Plus, then we have the splash damage as well. So we get the triple, building up attack and HP. And there we go. Hmm. 8,000 million on a basic. And that is why Atrops is still relevant to this day. Oh, no dodges, unfortunately. But there we go. Starting to dodge. Damage reduction. Apply this Karmic Fire. And Astrid is just going to pop off, I believe. Or she should have. Which took them all out too quickly. So they do come back. Do we get Gaia to pop off? No, but pretty close. And then are they coming back? Yeah, one more time. That's nice. Nice to see. And get the dodges there, get the attacks back, and then, yeah, doing massive amounts of damage. Eudora to do the most, but actually Gaia to do the most in that one. Not bad. So we do get onto Hell 100. I'll have a video out about that in the next couple of hours, so stay tuned for that. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and good luck.